morning. Welcome to the Lees-McRae College commencement for the class of 2020 and the class of 2021. My name is Parker Grubbs. I am the proud graduate of the class of 1995 and the chair of the Board of Trustees at Lees-McRae College. Thank you for being with us today on this joyous occasion as we come together and acknowledge and celebrate our graduates and their families. Families and honored guests, without further ado, please rise for the processional.
Yeah, you were going for a while.
Yeah, well, it's like, I should not.
All right, well, then.
Let us pray. Almighty God, Great Spirit, known by many names, whose voice we hear in the winds, whose voice echoes in these mountains, and who gives breath of life to all, we give thanks that you are ever with us. Today we ask your blessing on all who have finished this course of study, who will receive their diplomas and begin new chapters in life. This past year has been a challenge for many. Some have struggled to reach this day. Some have crossed this finish line a bit battered and bruised. Today we celebrate their strength and perseverance. Make each of them mindful of what they have accomplished. We give thanks and we ask your blessing on those who have supported and worked with these graduates along the way. Professors, instructors in the classroom who have given of themselves in ways that may only be realized in the passage of time. We ask your blessing on peers who have learned alongside them, faced challenges with them, and built lasting bonds of friendship. And we ask your blessing on the families who have sacrificed more than we may ever know. Walk with these graduates as they step forward in life. Take away any anxiety or confusion of purpose. Give them confidence in the future you plan so they may nourish all of humanity. Strengthen their many talents and skills, not to be superior to one another, instead to seek ways to live in harmony. And instill your grace and mercy in all of our lives. Give us a humbleness that we may continue to seek wisdom. Make us mindful of those on whose shoulders we stand and on those who follow in our path. Lord, hear our prayer. Amen. You may be seated. Please welcome to the podium Jesse Pope, class of 2002, President and Executive Director of the Grandfather Mountain Stewardship Foundation.
On behalf of the Grandfather Mountain Stewardship Foundation, we welcome you to MacRae Meadows for this special commencement ceremony for the classes of 2020 and 2021. Thank you, Dr. Lee King, the Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, for this opportunity to be your host at Grandfather Mountain. We do a lot of things here, but hosting a college graduation, this is a first for us. I would like to recognize our board chair, Gordon Warburton, who's also in attendance today as our bagpiper. Grandfather Mountain and Lees-McRae have a lot of close ties. I, too, am a Bobcat. As an alum from the class of 2002, I am honored to celebrate this wonderful achievement with all of you. I can't put into words the feelings that I get when we gather here at MacRae Meadows. Today, we're congregating on hallowed grounds. We sit in the shadow of one of the world's most biologically diverse mountains, an international biosphere reserve. Grandfather Mountain is home to more than 70 rare and endangered species, some of which occur in 5 or fewer places on Earth. And in fact, more plants are living in the forests around us today than occur in all of Europe. This mountain is more than just a biological marvel, though. It's also culturally significant in many ways. Many weddings, engagements, now graduations have occurred here. The mountain's history is as vast as its lofty peaks. Donald McGray, a Scottish immigrant, originally purchased Grandfather Mountain as part of a 16,000-acre tract of land that included the Linville River Valley and most of the property that surrounds Grandfather Mountain and the Blue Ridge Parkway to our south. MacRae Meadows is actually not named for Donald McRae's family. Instead, it was named for a shepherd who lived in this field in the late 1800s named Alexander McRae. Alec, as he was known, was a Scottish immigrant who built a boarding house here. And surrounding his house was the East Meadows, which we're sitting in today, and the West Meadows, just to our right here. And that's why we call this MacRae Meadows with an S. Remember how I said Lees-McRae and Grandfather Mountain have close ties? Elizabeth Ann Harley was born in Marion County, South Carolina. She became a Presbyterian missionary and as a promoter of women's place in the church. She worked in more than 60 churches, many here in the mountains, mostly traveling by horse and buggy. And along the way, she married a gentleman named Alexander McRae, but not the shepherd from this field. Instead, Donald McRae, the owner of this property's brother. It's a small world, and especially back then. While working in the nearby community of Cranberry, Elizabeth met Reverend Edgar Tufts, who admired McRae's dedication to her church and Christian service. And when it came time for Tufts to name his girls' school in Banner Elk, he chose to call it the Elizabeth McRae Institute. Of course, today we know this school as Lees-McRae College. I could go on and on about the history of this place and its biological and cultural significance and what binds Grandfather Mountain and Lees-McRae together, but I won't. There's lots of other people that have things to say as well. I hope this little history lesson does spark your curiosity to learn more about our roots and heritage and what makes this place so unique and special. I hope your time here today will lead you to make your own discoveries on Grandfather Mountain. And while the past is always present here, new discoveries await. We invite you to visit our park and to see our mission at work as we inspire conservation of the natural world by helping guests explore, understand, and value the wonders of Grandfather Mountain. In montibus, ex montibus, pro montibus. In the mountains, of the mountains, for the mountains. Lees-McRae's motto. I can't think of a better setting for this historic ceremony as we celebrate you, the classes of 2020 and 2021. Thank you for being our guests today on Grandfather Mountain. We wish you all the best on your journey. And now, graduates, families, friends, and guests, it is my sincere pleasure to introduce my good friend and the 16th president of Lees-McRae College, Dr. Lee King.
Thank you, Jesse, and good morning. It is so wonderful to see you here on this bright, sunny day. Class of 2020, it is good to see you. And to see so many of you come back after your year was interrupted last year, we are grateful that you are with us today, and it's been fun high-fiving and hugging and seeing so many of you. Class of 2021, We look forward to honoring you in your graduation from the college today. Thank you, Jesse, Gordon, and the folks at Grandfather Mountain for hosting us here today. This is also the site of the annual Highland Games, the Grandfather Mountain Highland Games. And Jesse, I am really thankful that you didn't encourage us to wear our kilt today with this windy day. But it's an honor for me at this next point in our program to present the honorary doctorate degree. The honorary doctoral degree is the highest honor awarded at Lees-McRae. The honorary doctorate is given in recognition of distinguished leadership, service, and dedication to the college. I can think of no better person to fit that description than our recipient today. McNair Torno was born and raised in Laurinburg, North Carolina, a graduate of Wake Forest University Law School and a Vietnam veteran. He began practicing law in 1972. With a partner, he established a law firm in Winston-Salem, later moving his practice to Banner Elk. McNair has faithfully served as a member and as past chair of the college's Board of Trustees. And his tenure as chairman saw a period of transition at Lees-McRae with strengthened ties to the local community and renewed energy and optimism for our future. McNair has personally dedicated himself to the success of the college and its mission. He is an ardent booster of the Bobcat Club and has been a significant supporter of our Montibus Scholarship Trust. He and his wife Debbie, who join him today with other extended members of the Torno family, who are sitting here to my left, they were instrumental in the development of the Debbie and McNair Torno Court in Williams Gymnasium and the establishment of the Torno Family Scholarship for History. Despite the many ways that he has contributed to the success and the health of our college, he has always done so with great humility and with kindness. He truly is a wise and a faithful friend to all who call the college home. McNair was my first boss when I came to Lees-McRae 3 years ago. We've worked very closely together, and in that time we have formed a meaningful personal friendship. I love him for his generous heart, his deep faith, his hearty laugh, and the ways he loves his community and the college. McNair might be a demon deacon with his Wake Forest roots, but I assure you he's a fierce bobcat who bleeds green and gold. I'll be assisted this morning by the current chair of our board, Mr. Parker Grubbs, as we present McNair with his doctoral hood and framed degree. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the administration and faculty of Lees-McRae College, it is my great honor and privilege to present the Honorary Doctorate of Humanities to you, Dr. W. McNair Torno. Congratulations, McNair. For nearly 90 years, the college has recognized graduating students who embody the hallmarks of a Lees-McRae College student. Named after the 9th president, Dr. H.C. Evans, Jr., the Fidelity Award recognizes academic excellence, campus citizenship, friendliness, leadership, and service to the college and the community. The recipients are chosen by the graduates themselves and are endorsed by the faculty and the administration. Honorees represent the highest ideals of the graduating class. In fact, Dr. Evans used to refer to the Fidelity Award recipients as Mr. or Mrs. Lees-McRae College. These days, we bestow 2 Fidelity Awards annually, one to a graduate from the main campus and one from our distance programs. The Fidelity Award recipients chosen by the class of 2020 and acknowledged during the virtual end-of-the-year celebration last year were Mr. Anders Stokes from the main campus and Ms. Candace Fenton from our distance programs. Anders was not able to be with us today, But would Candace please come forward and be recognized? The 2021 Fidelity Award recipient for our online programs has been a registered nurse since 2017. Prior to earning the associate degree in nursing, she worked as a certified nursing assistant for 10 years, first in long-term care, then in a mental health facility, and later in an emergency department, all while attending nursing school. She loves being a nurse, and her long-term goal is to be a nurse practitioner. While a student in our RN to BSN online program, she has demonstrated professional growth with a promotion to a clinical supervisor role in her emergency department. She has also recently joined the Emergency Nurses Association, as she wanted to expand her knowledge throughout the ENA's continuing education program and apply some of the evidence-based tools and resources provided by this professional organization to her practice. She has worked tirelessly during the past year on the front line, fighting the pandemic in the emergency room of an acute care facility, while being a full-time wife and a mother to 2 children, and enrolled full-time in our RN to BSN program, earning a GPA of 3.83. It is my honor to announce Mrs. Sabrina Patterson as a recipient of the H.C. Evans Jr. Fidelity Award. Sabrina is unable to be with us today, but we will make sure that she receives this award with her diploma. The Fidelity Award recipient on main campus for 2021 is a young woman with the highest morals and ethics. She maintains a 3.96 GPA while majoring in biology, biomedical sciences, minoring in sports management and math, and pursuing the Master of Arts in Teaching degree. She does this all while competing on the women's soccer team, the ski and snowboard team, and giving campus tours with our Order of the Tower. Sorry. When asked, the faculty in the School of Natural and Behavioral Sciences said the following: her professors have appreciated her work ethic and academic spirit over the last 4 years. No matter what this student is doing, she can be seen bouncing around campus with a smile and infectious enthusiasm. There's no better description of our recipient than smile, infectious enthusiasm. I know she will continue to exemplify a life of unselfish service, care for others, and a life of giving as she transitions now to an alumna. I'm proud to award the H.C. Evans Fidelity Award for the main campus to a High Country native, Ms. Amanda Lubkeman. Amanda was honored multiple times in our honors and awards ceremony a few weeks ago. Amanda, you are truly a stellar student. Congratulations. It's now the time in our program where I get to introduce our commencement speaker. Our speaker today was first named in February of last year. It was only a few short weeks later the world around us would change. As everyone here knows, the spring semester looked like none other before it. To keep our community safe, we made the difficult decision to temporarily move our classes online and cancel our in-person events. All of our students were affected, but none more so than the seniors who were nearing the end of their baccalaureate journeys. Even then, I knew that when the time was right, those graduating students, the class of 2020, deserved the opportunity to come together in person and be recognized for their many achievements. Our speaker felt the very same way and never wavered from her commitment to be with us on this special occasion. While she hails from another part of the country, those living here know just how connected the high country is to Florida. She embodies our institutional values of community service, conservation, and stewardship. Mrs. Andrea Ruiz Hayes is the founder and chief strategist of Eco Strategies Group, a sustainability consulting firm. A native of Orlando, she has 28 years of experience in the hospitality sector, including nearly 20 years working with Walt Disney World. While at Disney, Andrea led a multi-million-dollar organizational program, employee engagement, resiliency planning, and sustainability integration. During this time, she and her team revitalized the recycling program for all 80,000 employees and millions of annual visitors. She also led the Green Lodging designation for all Disney Resort hotels. Andrea is an avid volunteer and community advocate. She has served as the Diversity and Inclusion Director for the Metropolitan Business Association of Orlando, one of the county representatives for the Orange Soil and Water Conservation District, and the co-chair of the Greater Orlando affiliate for Out and Equal. She is passionate about promoting sustainability practices and helping corporations, municipalities, organizations, and individuals shift to a more eco-conscious lifestyle. It is my honor to introduce to you this morning our commencement speaker, Andrea Ruiz Hayes.
Thank you, President King. Good morning, graduates, faculty, staff, alumni. Oh, well, that was bound to happen, right? I'll hold on to it. There, I've done it, so therefore it won't happen to anybody else, right? Just a second, the wind really blew. Okay, we're going to start again. Good morning. Much windier than any of us could have expected, right? But it's beautiful and it's sunny. I am honored to be here with you today. Thank you, Dr. King and trustees, for inviting me to join in this very special celebration. To the graduates, your special day has finally come. You've worked so hard to put your passion, commitment, perseverance into your academic career. Congratulations, class of 2020. I may be a year late in congratulating you for your graduation, but I'm so glad that we can be here together. We know not everyone from your class could be here, but together we celebrate everyone's achievement. And of course, congratulations, class of 2021. I'm sure that you were wondering if this day was actually going to happen in your graduating year. Well, we're here to celebrate you, both class 2020 and 2021, your dedication, inspiration, pride, and hope. Lees-McRae College has a legacy of leadership, ideation, progress, and adaptation. I loved learning about the history of your college and how the name came from two outstanding female leaders from within the community dating back to 1900. We heard a little bit about them earlier today. First being Miss Elizabeth McGray and her well-known dedication to her students, and Miss Susanna Lees, who was also one of the original benefactors for the college. Both of these women understood the value of education, the community, and the vision for, along with Reverend Edgar Tufts, for the need for higher education. Your courage and ability to adapt is what has helped you achieve this great milestone today. Just like your mascot, the Bobcat, you adapt to your surroundings, changing your schedules, going from in-person to virtual classes, balancing your personal life with school and making sure you never lost sight of your goal. Now, I've learned that bobcats are typically solitary creatures, hunting alone in the middle of the night. I was wondering, are there any night owls out here staying up late? Possibly, right? And as they move through their territory, keenly aware of other bobcats in their area. And I think they've got that social distancing thing down, right? Continuing to adapt to your environment is what will sustain you, make you resilient for the future. There will be challenges. Let's hope in our lifetime we do not see another pandemic. However, there will be other challenges. It's how you adapt to those challenges and the skill sets that you've created and the knowledge that you carry with you to create new pathways, new ideas, innovation, changing cultures, improving processes, and moving forward no matter what the climate is like around you. We've all had to learn how to adapt this past year. While it was extremely difficult, think about the significant changes that have occurred. Through challenge comes great change. We will persevere and we'll become stronger because we're prepared for the challenges we will face in the years to come. I don't know about you, but I'm hoping that some things certainly don't go back to the way they used to be. I kind of like knowing that the table at the restaurant has been sanitized, and I can kind of get used to staying a few feet away at the grocery counter line so I don't keep staring at those chips and candy for too long. But I do look forward to handshakes, hugs, high fives, and seeing those warm, beautiful smiles that have been hiding behind those critically needed masks for so long. The way we deal with significant challenges can determine our successes and legacy in life. We experience these challenges. Sometimes things just happen beyond our control. Being resilient means having the courage to adapt, bounce back, and take risks despite adversity and the initial setbacks that may come. It is the initial key to success. We are a global community. I'm sure you've heard the phrase, think global, act local. Well, that is truly the answer. Remember, we are always the solution. Whenever you're faced with obstacles or challenges, think about the resources that are around you and the network that you've created. One of my favorite quotes by Margaret Mead, never doubt what a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has, and that's you. As you begin the next chapter of your life, whether that is furthering your education, seeking employment, or starting your own business, keep looking for opportunities to improve the community around you. You are going to achieve great success, become exactly as to who you are supposed to be. Stay focused on your goals. The sky isn't the limit. I want you to shoot for Mars and into deep space. Your opportunities are endless. You will reinvent yourself so many times throughout your lifetime. And it's kind of fun to look back and see how you've navigated through life and the things that you experience today are preparing you for something really exciting for your future. Now, it's your time to shine. It's your time to be the leaders we need you to be and set the example for future generations. Take your experiences with you, your time here at Lees-McRae College, the people you've met along the way. Carve your way, navigating through all sorts of adventures. Remember, you've got the skills. Lean on those nearby and create the future you've dreamt of. You will be amazing. You already are. Keep going. And when you are faced with challenge, just remember that you're learning a new skill set that you will use in the future. Be the change that you want to see. Congratulations, class of 2020 and 2021. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Andrea. We really appreciate you pointing out the fact that each of these graduates are ready to shine, and it's time for us to recognize them. My name is Leslie Lambert, and I've been serving as the college's interim provost. And I am honored, and it is a great pleasure for me to be with you all today. We have come to probably the most exciting point in this program. In just a moment, we will ask each member of the class of 2020 and the class of 2021 to step forward. But before moving to the individual recognitions, I would like to honor two special groups who are with us today. Lees-McRae is a veteran-friendly campus and supportive of all of our veterans. We ask that graduates, trustees, employees, students, and guests who have served or are currently serving in the military forces to please stand and be recognized. And we thank each of you for your service to our country. While all of these students have accomplished many academic and personal objectives, it is clear that none of them has achieved this success alone. All have benefited from the love, support, and encouragement of their family and friends. Knowing this, we wish to recognize those who have helped our graduates achieve their goals. Will the families and guests of our degree recipients and the class of 2020 please stand and be recognized? Thank you. And folks, this is Mother's Day weekend. And we would be remiss if we did not ask for special recognition for all of the moms here today. Moms, stand. As a part of a long-standing tradition at the college, we ask all guests and the dedicated, incredible faculty at Lees-McRae College who have aided these students to stand again when their graduates cross the stage. President King, will you please join us for the presentation of our graduates from the class of 2020? Each of these graduates has already been awarded their degree in the specific academic programs as indicated in the commencement program. Graduates, when your name is called, please proceed across the stage. You may remove your mask for photographs, but please put your mask back on as you return to your seat. President King. Will the graduates from the class of 2020 please rise and come forward? Thank you. Yeah, you're right here.
Josh needs names first.
Caitlin Daniel, magna cum laude. Mali Aguilera Ramirez. Katie Reed Bobbitt, magna cum laude. Leslie Karina Reyes, magna cum laude. Madeline E. Coe, summa cum laude. Lisa Holesclaw Estes, magna cum laude. Candace Lynn Carey Fenton, summa cum laude. Jo Beth Gobble, cum laude. Julie C. Overby, magna cum laude. Kimberly Beth Haynes, summa cum laude. Samantha Harlow Thompson. Drew Nathaniel Sims, magna cum laude. Gotcha. Emily Renee Harrison, magna cum laude. Taylor Marie Knoll, cum laude. Allison Alice Fabiola Gomez. Sierra Elizabeth Bean Pittman, summa cum laude. Robin Elaine Kinnaird, magna cum laude. Olivia Marie Gilliland. Logan Mansfield Green. Jared Andrew Snell, summa cum laude. Matthew Morris Combs. Tara Hull Graham, cum laude. Katie A. Robinson. Dalton Talent, cum laude. Patterson Jones Talent, magna cum laude. Emily Grace Leon. Joshua Michael Hall. Ashra Mizei, cum laude. Matthew Paul Dunn, cum laude. Dylan Jacob Golahar, cum laude. Ryan John Beauchamp, cum laude. Gladys Ebenalua Bolawa, cum laude. Krista May Tumanello, magna cum laude. Charlene J. Brady, summa cum laude. Vernon Earl Bird, summa cum laude. Dana James DeCesar, magna cum laude. Susanna Dibble, magna cum laude. Megan Louise Nelson. Paula K. Bird, magna cum laude. Hannah Gabriel Clark. Haley B. Castevens, magna cum laude. Jessica Michelle Warren, summa cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Gentry. Harrison Joseph Shaw, magna cum laude. Reina Terrio. Tiffany Deanne Bailey. Ashley K. Britton, magna cum laude. Andre Rashawn Caldwell. Jennifer Lee Carmichael. Taylor Campbell Harden. Thank you. Ariel Elizabeth Hensley, cum laude. Thank you. Taya Elizabeth Johnson, magna cum laude. Thank you. Catherine E. Sandoval. Shannon Marie Taylor. Summer Kara Kimber Tiano. Caitlin Lynette Yost, magna cum laude. Madeline P. Horn, magna cum laude.
To our graduates of the class of 2020, it's so good to see you here today. Though many of your classmates were unable to join us, I'm pleased that we could gather together to celebrate and honor you. Some are eager to remove the numbers 2020 from their vocabulary, but to you I say the following. Own those digits as a symbol of your strength and determination. During an incredibly difficult situation, you have done the unthinkable. You earned your degrees. You have furthered your education by pursuing graduate studies. You have begun exciting careers and contributed to the well-being of your communities. And I even hear that some of you got married and have started families. Regardless of the circumstances, all of you have made us proud. The class of 2020 is one for the record books, and there is nothing that can stop you. I can't wait to see what you accomplish next. Congratulations to our class of 2020. And you may be seated.
We will now recognize you, class of 2021, for the degrees which you have earned. The registrar, Ms. Lynn Henshaw, and assistant registrar, Ms. Dee Dee Mitchell, have certified each of you as completing all academic requirements set by the faculty and endorsed by Lees-McRae College. On behalf of the faculty, I recommend that degrees in specific academic programs be conferred upon these candidates as indicated in the commencement program. When your name is called, please proceed across the stage. You too may remove your mask for photographs, but please put your mask back on before you return to your seat. Will the academic deans come forward to present the candidates from their respective schools? Dr. Pam Wesley.
President King, on behalf of the faculty of the School of Arts, Humanities, and Education, I am so pleased and I am honored to present the candidates for the degree of Master of Arts in Teaching, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, or Bachelor of Science who have met the requirements for a major in Communication, Arts and Design, Elementary Education, English, History, Musical Theater, Secondary Education, or Theater Arts Studies.
Ryan John Beauchamp. Caitlin B. Aby, cum laude. Wait, I'll read yours. Caitlin B. Aby, cum laude. Carolina Beth Baker, cum laude. Melissa D. Bullins, cum laude. magna cum laude. Sue Ann Duffield Bunker. Brittany M. Allred, cum laude. Magna cum laude, right? No? Oh, sorry. Journey Carter. Okay, Journey Carter. Well, there we go. Amber Nicole Corvin, cum laude. Victoria D. Craig, summa cum laude. Tegan Margaret Dean, summa cum laude. Kathleen Ryan Farrell. Jessie Joanne Green. James Gregory Gunter. Amelia Rose Hardy, summa cum laude. Thank you. Lindsay L. Haynes, summa cum laude. Amanda Lee Inman, magna cum laude. Mackenzie Camille Jensen, magna cum laude. Megan Olivia Johnson. Emily H. Jones, summa cum laude. Catherine Victoria Burks-Kilman. Danielle Regina King, magna cum laude. Haley Ocean Newman, summa cum laude. Vicky E. Payne, summa cum laude. Juan Sebastian Restrepo Arenas, summa cum laude. Beverly Renee Sawyers, summa cum laude. Hannah Lauren Smith, cum laude. Devon D. Thomas. Haley Alexandra Thomas, magna cum laude. Callie J. Trivet, magna cum laude. Claudia G. Tucker, summa cum laude. Kyle Tysinger, summa cum laude. Gabrielle A. Wilson, cum laude. Mary Elizabeth Ann Wright, summa cum laude. Alexis Morgan Yelton, summa cum laude.
President King, on behalf of the faculty of the School of Business and Management, I am pleased and honored to present the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Applied Arts and Science, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, who have met the requirements for a major in Business Administration, Outdoor Recreation Management, and Sport Management.
Sandra Lee Allen, summa cum laude. Matthew William Armstrong, cum laude. Craig Jensen Barr. Jonathan Ryan Berry. Brenton Allen Binkson, magna cum laude. Andrew Scott Blackstone. Jessica Q. Bonaguro. Donovan M. Branch. Mackenzie Haley Brookshire. Thomas Vicaria Clement. Molly May Dawes, magna cum laude. Carl Johann Sebastian Hedberg, summa cum laude. Alyssa N. Hicks, magna cum laude. Daniel Paul Jeske. Anthony Bergen Carre. Svetlana Ann Mack. Thomas Gerard McLeod. Ryan Jacob McSwain. Michael Colin Moore. Luis Manuel Jimenez O'Farrell. Dagny Bloom Palmer. Miodrag Popovich. Mia Tykania Roberts. Andrew James Sparks, cum laude. Nicholas Andreas Strinka. Miriam April Shina. Caitlin Elizabeth Smyrney. Logan Andrew Stiers. Anton Per Sundstrom. Carter Tanny. Charlesley Kendall Trailer, cum laude.
President King, on behalf of the faculty of the May School of Nursing and Health Sciences, I am pleased and honored to present the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science or Bachelor of Science in Nursing who have met the requirements for a major in emergency medical services and management or nursing.
Sierra Nicole Baker. Katie Lynn Allred. Molly Caroline Barlow. Ava Arnett Bethay. Allison Savoy Brown. Stephanie Church. Stephanie M. Cobb, summa cum laude. Mickey Lee Davis, magna cum laude. Bridget Patricia Elliott, cum laude. Sarah M. Garuso. Peyton Mariah Henson. Taylor Nicole Honeycutt. Caitlin Margaret Lysett. Kendra Annabella Martin Cobb, magna cum laude. Cassie Elizabeth McFadden. Deborah Delane McLamory. Mallory Marie Myers. Jennifer Parsons Reynolds, magna cum laude. Victoria R. Scanlon. Catherine Bailey Snell. Megan Brooke Sweeting, magna cum laude. Macy Alexandria Talent. Marjorie Coddington White, cum laude.
President King, on behalf of the School of the Natural and Behavioral Sciences, I am pleased and honored to present the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Applied Arts and Science, Bachelor of Arts, or Bachelor of Science, who have met the requirements for a major in biology, criminal justice, exercise science, health and wellness science, human services, pre-veterinary medicine, psychology, or wildlife biology.
Christopher K. Florian. Tristan Lee Bertie. Amanda Joy Lubkeman, summa cum laude. Caitlin Marie Wyatt, cum laude. Brittany Danielle Anders. Daniel J. Blake, cum laude. Lana M. Evans, summa cum laude. Cynthia E. Johnson, cum laude. Mary Catherine E. Perkowski, magna cum laude. Tabitha Davis Schwebke. Amelia Bryn Victoria Cooper, cum laude. Emily Olivia Masters, magna cum laude. Joshua Bizzle McGee. Daniel Keith Brown, summa cum laude. Corey Lynn Fulmer. Ethan D. Gardner. Amarine Lockhart Perez, summa cum laude. Clancy S. Lorem. Bailey Michelle Wood, cum laude. Olivia Carlisle Howard. McKinley Page Johnson, cum laude. Molly Claire Lade, cum laude. Lauren Amanda Paulson, cum laude. Kiara Montenegro Paz. Hope Samantha Sanborn, cum laude. Christian Toshio Nishimura. Yatia T. Ikandia, summa cum laude. Ashley Nicole Forehand. Roberta Jalen Desrieres, magna cum laude. Amanda Jones. Agatha Jean Morris, magna cum laude. Tara Noel McMurray, magna cum laude. Patricia Ann Monroe. Allison Myers, magna cum laude. Kimberly H. Noel. Kelsey D. Smith. Jennifer Gale Swan, summa cum laude. Canary S. Wilson. Casey M. Wilson, summa cum laude. Ashlyn Marie Mills, cum laude. Jafra Tura Campalans, magna cum laude. Eduardo Olavide Jimenez. Zachary Damon Clay. Bailey Ann Coleman. Jaqueline L. Kimball. Cassidy Paige Largen. Faith Nicole Ledford. Sarah Elizabeth Thomas, cum laude.
Hold on one sec, Josh. One sec.
Gotcha.
Backlog here.
Wait a minute.
Wait, he hasn't gone yet. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Let's get it back. Cooper McRae Abernathy. Lily Ann Augsburger. Channing O'Brien Brewington. Dalton Gage Carter. Jessica F. Davey. Benjamin Tyler Davidson. One more. Kaylee Ann Kelly, cum laude. Marissa L. Mabe, magna cum laude. Blake Noland Ratter. Jose Antonio Velasquez. Madison Lee Michael Berry. Kevin Allen Beck. Brittany Michelle Buff. Emily Claire French, summa cum laude. Kaylee Marie Gardella. Ashley Kate Garman. Emily Ashton Griffith, magna cum laude. Kelly Johnson. Justin Dakota Jones. Caroline Loy Kelly. Dara Marie Madden, summa cum laude. Corey Marilyn Mullen. Kira Nieves. Callista N. O'Farrell. Haley Marie Patton, magna cum laude. Megan Pickens, cum laude. Emily Burdell Souder, cum laude. Mackenzie R. Vineset, magna cum laude. Andrew William Wolfe, summa cum laude.
Will the candidates for the degrees from the class of 2021 please rise? I love this excitement. This is fun. On the recommendation of Dr. Lambert and the faculty, and with the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Lees-McRae College and the State of North Carolina, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate degrees as listed in the official commencement program, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining to. This is now the moment for the symbolic change of the tassel. Please move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left to signify the endorsement of your degree. The trustees, faculty, staff, administrators at Lees-McRae are very proud of you. Congratulations on your achievements, class of 2021. You may be seated.
As you can see, these graduates are special, each one of them, and they never cease to amaze with their individual accomplishments. However, there's one among us today, among them today, who just helped Lees-McRae College make history. You, all of you here, have just witnessed the conferral of our first master's degree. Ryan, would you please stand? Mr. Ryan Beauchamp is unique. He is an undergraduate member of the class of 2020, having earned a Bachelor of Science in Biology. With the conferral of the Master of Arts in Teaching Secondary Education just a few moments ago, he is now a graduate of the class of 2021. In addition to these accomplishments, Ryan appeared on the President's list and was named to the Dean's list 6 times. As a midfielder on the men's lacrosse team and team captain this year, his success did not end in the classroom. He is the 7th all-time in career goals at Lees-McRae and the 1st all-time in games played. He was all-conference in 2020, an academic all-conference in 2019, 20, and 21. Ryan, we will certainly miss you being on campus. Would you please welcome Mr. Ryan Beauchamp to the podium?
All right. Congrats, everyone. We finally made it. To everyone who could make it here today, thank you for coming. I know some of you traveled a very long way, and I'm glad that you can make a great trip up to these wonderful mountains. To everyone online, thank you for joining us and sharing this amazing day that we could have together. I'd like to say a quick thank you to Lees-McRae College for selecting me as one of the student speakers for this special commencement of both these wonderful classes. I'm truly honored to be selected. To the class of 2020, oh, good God. I was really hoping if I read it, I'd be okay, but it's okay. It's been a long time coming that we could all celebrate this day together. I'm so happy and proud to see what amazing things this class has done in the past year. I'm very proud to call you all my classmates and humbled by your accomplishments. I would like to say thank you to all of you for making the time at Lees-McRae the wonderful time that it has been. Coming here from Canada was honestly terrifying. And if I'm being honest, you guys made everything that Lees-McRae is to me what it is. So thank you very much. Good luck to all of you in the future, and may I officially say congratulations. To the class of 2021, I was very lucky enough to spend just as much time with you as I did with my incoming class. You all have contributed just as much to the wonderful time that it has been here at Lees-McRae. As you go into the world, I know you will all do wonderful things and make strong names for yourselves. I wish the best of luck to all of you, whether that be in graduate school, professional school, nursing, teaching, wildlife conservation, and all of the other great opportunities that you have all worked so hard for. Both of these classes have endured so much over the past year and have persevered nonetheless. Your degrees and bright futures are a testament of your hard work and resilience during these unprecedented times. Again, I want to say congratulations to the wonderful milestone and achievement in your lives. Thank you very much. Thank you. I don't know where my master's went, but thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Ryan. We're fortunate to have another speaker today from the graduating classes today. Ms. Bailey Coleman, class of 2021, is a 3-time Dean's List honoree and has just earned her Bachelor of Science in Psychology. She plans to pursue graduate studies in public administration, an area in which we know she will excel. Bailey was a member of the LMC 555, a career ambassador in the Bobcat Mentor Program, and a founding member of STAT, Students Today, Alumni Tomorrow, in which she served as senior liaison. Bailey was a valuable resource for her peers and a steadfast advocate for her school, holding many student leadership positions during her time at Lees-McRae College. During her last year at the college, she was resident assistant in Tennessee Hall and president of the Student Government Association. We can't wait to see where she is headed next. But before she takes off, perhaps in this wind, please welcome Ms. Bailey Coleman.
Good afternoon to all. Class of 2020 and 2021, we are here today accomplishing a major achievement in our lives. This past year has been a rough one as we have had to battle a global pandemic that altered our lives in ways we could not even imagine. The pandemic has robbed us of an exciting and fun year of our lives, but we found a way to get through it. There are so many words, yet so few to describe the things that we all went through, felt, and experienced to get to where we all are today. As we begin to enter the next chapter of our lives, the one thing I think we can all agree on is this virus has taught us not to take things for granted because it can all be taken away so quickly. As the Lees-McRae community, we came together to support one another. I would like to thank all of the staff and faculty members of Lees-McRae. Without any of your extra time, efforts, restless nights, and what seemed to be endless training on how to work the online classrooms for us to get the best education and the events we could with so little resources, you are all so many of the reasons that we are all sitting here today. I would like to also take the time to thank All right. I would like to also take the time to especially thank the housekeeping staff who kept the campus clean and safe for us, putting in extra hours and days to make sure we can stay safe and on campus. And now, with all of this talk about change, I'd like to leave us all with a quote from Grey's Anatomy. Change. We don't like it, we fear it, but we can't stop it from coming. We either adapt to change or we get left behind. It hurts to grow, and anybody that tells you it doesn't is lying. But here's the truth. The more that things change, the more they stay the same. And sometimes, just sometimes, change is good. Sometimes change is everything. Congratulations to us all as we have achieved a great accomplishment in our life as we knew it changed around us.
Families, friends, faculty, and most especially our graduates. My name is Talia Freeman, and as a graduate of the Lees-McRae College class of 2007, I vividly remember sitting right here in the nervous anticipation as I moved on to the next chapter in my life. I now work as the Director of Marketing for Beach Mountain Resort, but I am proud to stand here today keeping my cap on. I'm very proud to serve as the president of the Lees-McRae College Alumni Board. Through my career, there have been moments of success, and there have been many moments of uncertainty. But when I am presented with those moments of uncertainty, and when I am seeking purpose, I remember the foundation that this institution gave me, a foundation of service, a foundation of giving, and a foundation that has empowered me to pay it forward. And it's taken me a very long time, but I have finally learned that by giving back, I always find the purpose that I was once seeking. So I challenge all of you today to remember that when you are feeling those moments of uncertainty, or when you are lacking purpose, just remember what it means to be a bobcat and find a way that you can serve others. As I look out today at all of our graduates, I am overwhelmed with a sense of pride, knowing that so many of you are already living that life of service. Today, many of you are wearing your Philanthropy Cords. Those cords represent your existing contributions to Lees-McRae College and acknowledge your dedication to a life of service. So whether it's meeting up with a local chapter, returning to campus during homecoming, or serving as a mentor to our future students, there are many ways that you can stay involved. We need you. We're here for you. So remember, once a bobcat, always a bobcat. There's no need for a fancy induction today. You have already done the hard part by earning your degree. And with that degree in hand, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to the Alumni Association of Lees-McRae College. Thank you. Please rise for the singing of Assurance, the college hymn.
Thank you, Dr. Hannah and the Lees-McRae Highlanders. And before we close, I'd like to thank once again Jesse Pope, the Grandfather Mountain Stewardship Foundation, for allowing us to host our ceremony here today. Jesse, thank you. Let's give the class of 2020 and the class of 2021 one more round of enthusiastic applause. I ask that everyone please remain standing until the recessional has ended, and I wish that you have a safe journey. Enjoy your trip home, and remember to visit your alma mater, Lees-McRae College, often. I like to close these ceremonies with the words of the theologian John Wesley, because they really speak to going out into the world and how to live your life. So join me in this benediction from Reverend Wesley. To our graduates, do all the good you can, by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can, as long as you ever can. We love you, Bobcats. Congratulations.
I know.